Hello beautiful people, welcome back. To become the master of the battlefield, you need different qualities. Patience, the ability to avoid conflict until you start from a position of advantage, and, above all, to have an arsenal with which to devastate your enemies without them having any capacity to respond. Therefore, on this occasion, I will tell you which are the most deadly weapons in PUBG Mobile, dividing them according to their class within the game. But before that, make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Because I need 800 likes on this one, and it only takes 1 second to like any video. I hope you will do it. Anyways, PUBG Mobile is a game where long distances are decisive. For this reason, most players tend to opt for solutions with high magnification sights that allow them to keep a low profile by not being easily spotted by enemies. However, close quarter combat is sometimes unavoidable. So, when you are surrounded by enemy fire, you will want to have these weapons in your arsenal. Number 1, AKM Assault Rifle. This rifle shines for its single-shot capability, since it can eliminate an opponent with only 2 shots. This weapon is personally one of my favorite weapon, not because I have its skin, but because of how well it performs. AKM will never disappoint you, especially in clutching situations. Number 2, Groza. A real machine for defeating enemies due to its extremely high rate of fire. It causes 49 points of damage, creating a deadly fire barrier against any enemy that enters its radius of action. To be honest, I always leave my AKM whenever I get my hands on Groza. Because losing the opportunity of grabbing Groza might be stupidity. As this weapon can easily outperform MG3. Which many people think MG3 better than Groza, but it's not. Number 3, M416 Assault Rifle. Possibly one of the best multi-shot weapons with a long range. Thus, this assault rifle can be used repeatedly at medium range, allowing for greater versatility than its other counterparts. M416 is the only gun that I always use, and I never drop it for any other weapon. Because simply, no weapon has the capability to replace this weapon. As it gives you multiple advantages of shooting at long range, mid-range and close range too. It performs extremely outstanding at all ranges, which is mind-blowing. Now, let's talk about sniper rifles and DMRs. On such an immense battlefield, it is reasonable to think that the weapons that prevail over the rest are those that operate very well at a long distance. Therefore, it is clear that sniper rifles and DMRs have become the key to the game's meta if we want to survive the harsh conditions imposed by the game itself. The difference between one type of weapon and another is the distance they cover. Sniper rifles have a greater range. So number 1, AUM. The AUM has become PUBG Mobile's best weapon in its own right. It is versatile, has a great range of effect, and its power makes enemies fall with practically a single shot. However, getting it is complicated, as it only arrives through airdrops. Number 2, MK14. An incredibly versatile weapon. It can be used practically as an assault rifle, while at the same time, it does much damage and has a great range of action. Number 3, M24. On the other hand, the M24 is a very classic sniper rifle with incredible damage and an above-average shooting capacity. Number 4, AMR. This weapon is one of the most deadly among all the sniper rifles. It can blow a vehicle in few accurate shots, and it doesn't need reloading after a single shot. It works like a DMR, however, the amount of bullets that you will get is pretty less. So using this weapon needs a real accuracy, otherwise you will miss all the bullets and it will go waste. Now let's talk about shotguns, and which are the best and deadly weapon among shotguns. Shotguns reward firepower at the expense of the rate of fire. However, they are indeed unrivaled for short distances. A shotgun may be your best companion if you must go through a camp while looting. Number 1, DBS. This is personally my favorite shotgun, as it does so much damage even at mid-range. Also, this weapon has higher round of bullets than other shotguns. Number 2, S12K. The S12K is undoubtedly the most powerful weapon in its class. It has a wider range than other shotguns, allowing more distant combat. Even so, it is advisable to fight at short distances, where it becomes a real fire-spitting machine because it is semi-automatic. And lastly, it's time to reveal deadly weapon among SMGs. The truth is that in the meta, submachine guns are losing their place to other much more dynamic weapons. However, they offer great performance for close-range engagements if you are not convinced by shotguns. So number 1, UMP45. A weapon with almost no recoil but a very low rate of fire. It may not be powerful enough for medium distances, but at short distances, it works really well. Number 2, Vector. In first place and without any competition is the Vector. It is a weapon that, with an extended magazine, offers unequaled performance in its category. So this was the guide on deadly weapons in all gun categories. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for the tips. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe if you are new here. And now, enjoy my potato gameplay. Peace.
Marked a location. Awesome.